Talk about though. You talked about energies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
So the energies that come into the restaurant and to the bar. I mean, I used to work late night on Friday and Saturdays, which is like 10 to 2 in the morning.
Say the freaks come out at night.
Yo,
right?
it was always a shit show.
Really?
Yeah. People are when they become like little babies when they're drunk.
That's
you
true,
know,
right? Yeah.
That's true.
like they're just like, wait, I want this,
Yeah.
I want this now. How come you're not giving me attention?
The liquid
It's
courage,
always,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like yeah. People would come and just stare at me just to get my attention. And I'm like, dude, I'm busy. I can't have a conversation with you. I was able to have a conversation with you during lunch because it was slower, but when it's past 10 o'clock, no. But it's just like a lot of crazy like energies. There's a lot of crazy people that come in, and a lot of fights would happen.
Wow.
I've witnessed
At a restaurant?
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Because we have we also have a club. Like it's a
Oh,
restaurant. We have
gotcha.
we also have a club on the
Yeah.
other
Converts
side.
to a club, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, after 10 o'clock.
Oh.
So that's why
So that was
we
the
have,
cutoff, right?
Yeah, that's when we have like a lot. Like I always tell my regulars, I'm like, don't come in here after 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like just stay
Yeah.
away.
Stay away,
You'll
yeah.
be safe. Yeah, it's just it's interesting because
Yeah.
I have grown. Speaking about thick skin, I've grown such thick skin working there. Just people coming at you and just being so demanding and so entitled.
Right.
Why?
Yeah.
Like, why do you think that you can treat people like that? Like, I'm a human being.
Yeah.
And my most famous line that I would say, because people were just like, they would yell at me
Wow.
and like bark drinks to me,
Yeah.
right? And I look at them and I'm like, do you yell at your office to your coworkers like what you want? And they look at me and they're like,
I didn't expect that.
and I'm like, I'm a human being. Treat me
Yeah.
like a human being.
Wow.
You know?
So you put him in check.
Oh yeah, I've put so many guys in check. There was one guy who barked an order, and I'm like, "Excuse me, what did you want?" And he was just like, "A Jameson ginger ale." I'm like, "Hi, how are you?"
Wow. Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm like, you don't have to bark your orders at me. Like I'm not gonna give you your order if you yell at me."
So bar etiquette, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And he was just like, "Oh, she wow, I just wanted a drink." And I'm like, there's a way to ask for something.
Yeah.
You don't just yell orders. Like, come on,
So can you tell
be a civil human being.
all the watchers and listeners out there what's a
Yo,
good way to treat bartenders and people in the
Etiquette.
bar?
What's a good etiquette? Yeah.
Be patient. One,
Okay.
the bartenders are always doing something.
Yeah.
They either have like 5 or 10 drinks in their head that they're already working on.
Yeah.
So just be patient with them. They see you. That's our job, is to notice who is at the bar.
Right.
We see you. We will get to you when we have the chance.
Okay.
Do not wave your hand. Do not say A. Do not yell out, "Excuse me," because we see you.
Okay.
Unless it's like, championship during the Warriors, and we probably don't see you.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, in
But,
Oakland. Yeah.
yeah.
So use common sense, basically.
Exactly. No, I mean, you would say common sense, but
It ain't too common these days.
no.
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 Yeah.
Well, I
Not at
think
all.
that Oakland and your bar is very blessed to have you.
Yeah.
Have someone like you. You're teaching people how to behave.
Yeah. Oh
How
no.
to
I have to put people in check,
That's
and
great.
it's it's not always easy, because sometimes people will like act out, or they'll be like, "Let me speak to the manager," and I'm like,
Yeah.
we can
I
have
am
a
the
we can
manager.
have a conversation,
You're
right?
I am the
Exactly.
manager.
Yeah, you're talking to her. What do you want? Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like just be human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Treat me like a human. You're a human. We're all human. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
So-
It's not that serious. It's a drink.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not that complicated. It's a conversation.
Exactly,
Make a conversation with me.
So
Yeah.
bartending, is it something that you like, a career you wanted, or like you said, it's just the best career for an artist to give you more flexibility?
So the money's great
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
as a bartender.
Cash too.
Yes, cash.
Yeah.
The money is king.
Yeah.
And,
cash is king.
Yep.
Maybe
And,
not anymore, but yeah.
It's always been kind of like a dream of mine. It's
Okay.
weird dream.
Not weird.
But
To be a bartender?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Have you watched that movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise from the 80s?
yeah.
that's
Cocktails,
like
yeah.
made bartending
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
You know?
I mean, I'm not that type of
Yeah, you're
bartender
not,
where
like,
I'm
flipping
like,
stuff. Yeah.
I'm
But
not
still,
a show off.
yeah.
But I do show off.
There you go. You're like, hold on.
I
Yeah.
show off like, with the way I look.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no.
So you're a mixologist is what they call it, right?
Oh gosh.
You don't like that?
All
You don't like
bartenders hate that word.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, hey, bartenders hate that word. What would they
We're not
rather
saying
be
that word
called?
again.
Just bartender?
Just bartender.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
It's very pretentious to be
Okay.
called like a mixologist, you know.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, if you want to be called a mixologist, it's because you've put the time and the effort to like
Gotcha.
know each and every spec for every little cocktail, you know.
Gotcha.
So it literally is an art form.
Yeah.
People there are people, their career is just bartending and they are spectacular.
Yeah.
They create tinctures, they create like, bitters, and they make their cocktail like to a T,
Yeah.
like with as far as like the garnish goes, you know. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's a beautiful thing. I've met so many beautiful people and so many like artistic people because of bartending, and it's a really tight knit community with bartending. A lot
Yeah.
of people, a lot of the bartenders were all homies.
Yeah, that's
you
cool.
know,
It's a community.
It's a beautiful community,
You know,
and
you mentioned something real quick because I love to cook. And then someone said
love
to
to
me,
cook too.
cooking is a form of art.
oh yeah, definitely.
So
Chef,
bartending, cooking, it's all art.
yeah.
If you're an artist, it's just a different form.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, bartending is, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of like heavy labor.
Yeah.
Lots of labor.
What's the-
labor of love.
What's the most labor intensive part of bartending?
Kicking drunk people out.
So you have to do that? There's no security for that?
We do have security, but during the
But
day
you're
we
the
don't always
initial,
have.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. I usually as the manager, that would
Yeah.
have to kick them out. But if the manager isn't around and security isn't around, then yeah, I would have to take care, handle things, take things in matters in my own hand and take care of it, and like literally push people out. There was a guy who almost like ran his car into Lukas.
What?
That's crazy.
Why?
He
was
was
so upset.
he was well, he was at a table, he wasn't at the bar, but still, like that's the type of people that come in to Lukas. Like
Jeez,
just
wow.
So he was just
Psycho.
pissed that he got kicked out.
he was pissed. It was so busy, and he just went to go sit at a table when we have reservations, and
That's one
he
way
got
to
upset.
solve it.
I think
Yeah.
I think he needs to smoke weed.
Oh, definitely. It seemed like he was a little
down.
it seemed like he was a little coked out.
Oh,
He,
yeah.
he needed
Yeah.
something.
CBD or something.
Yeah, like
you know?
here,
He
let me
needed
give you some
Jesus.
CBD.
That's kidding.
Yeah.
Just
Let me
kidding.
open up your third eye.
Yeah. So bartender's kind of like a conflict resolution as well.
Oh, definitely.
Like a psychologist, basically.
Oh, absolutely. We
Yeah.
have to problem solve every single day,
Yeah.
every single second.